Hello? There it is. Hello. We're back. Already. Uh, let's play. Oh yeah, we just leveled up. Ryland, level 3. What should our next perk be?
You have a lot, like almost all the time. Doesn't that bother your wife?
Ah, yes, well, my wife and I have something of an understanding.
We're
I'm
swingers,
told
you
that
see?
when I'm not here, I'm distracted by what I might be missing, and wind up crabby, or my personal favorite, irascible. My wife has therefore decided it is best if I can dedicate my time to our business here for now, for both our sakes.
Wow. All right. Whatever works for the two of you, I guess. It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full time.
Vladimir?
Knowing that you've seen something that no one else has.
They still talk even when I
Know
pause.
something no one else does.
God damn, there's no getting away from it. I want to check my audio levels. For me, I am very loud. So let me look at that. Okay, the good news is the stream volume is at 93, and I was listening at 90, or no, 100. Let's turn that down like this-ish. Hello. Hi. Is that better? That's probably good. And then maybe turn the game up just a tad. Let's see. Let's see how that works. So background music. I'm definitely louder then, which is good. But you can still hear it over my voice. Okay, I think we're good. What a curious feeling. Alright, so let's recap. We are Ryland. Ryland Grace. And we are an astronaut, kind of. Well, okay, so the year is 2300-ish. We started on an asteroid mining base as our created character here. We discovered some sort of artifact that gave us a magnificent vision. We're very overdressed for this area, by the way. How do we take our suit off? Can we do that? Spacesuit. Hide spacesuit in settlements. T. Does that work? Ah, there we go. So this is our character. So yeah, we found one of these artifacts that's floating around there in the mining area, and it gave us a vision. And then shortly thereafter, the guy who was actually commissioned this mining expedition for this artifact landed his ship. Can you be quiet, Mateo? I'm trying to recap the story here.
You've got to have a line on something.
Let's find a quiet place.
For me?
No, leave me alone. Okay. So we dug up this artifact. It gave us a magical, mystical vision. It was like Doctor Strange when, his out-of-body experience, basically. So then what was his name? I can't remember his name, but a guy landed in a spaceship, and basically told us that he's part of this collective called Constellations, and that they explore the galaxy. Not only that, but they also have these other two artifacts that are linked to this one somehow in their possession. And the three artifacts interacted somehow when we brought them together. We're not sure what they are or what they do, but we're trying to help them discover that, basically. And right now we're in New Atlantis, which is like the capital of the United Colonies, which is like basically the Empire in Star Wars, or the the Alliance in Firefly. It's basically the unifying government. And then there's also the Free Star Collective, I think they're called, which is basically the Browncoats, basically the rebels, basically the counter military or counter government, uh, who want freedom and less control. Uh, and Constellations is strictly neutral. We're not on the side of the United Colonies or the Free Star Collective, but we are this base, at least, is in New Atlantis, which is a United Colonies controlled city, and it's basically the capital of the whole United Colonies system. How far that system reaches yet, we're not sure. Perhaps we'll find out. So this is our character, Ryland. No last name, but named after Ryland Grace from Project Hail Mary. They're a gender neutral character. They don't identify as either gender. They're they them pronouns. Their backstory is that they grew up on Neon, which is a different planet we haven't seen yet. It's kind of cyberpunky, from what we understand. But they grew up on that planet from a poor family. Their parents were very poor, and they, from a young age, tried to provide for their parents. You know, grew up on the mean streets. It's a classic character archetype. Tried to help out the family by getting money and stuff, probably selling drugs or something. But they, as a part of that, volunteered for a clinical trial, which implanted some alien DNA into them, which has altered their DNA slightly. As a result, they're a lot tougher and they have a lot more stamina, kind of almost superhuman level, kind of like Spider-Man. And once they got those powers, they started basically fighting crime for a profit, and became a bounty hunter. And so now that they've grown up, they've basically made a career of being a bounty hunter. They send money back home to their parents. We're not sure if their parents live on Neon or not. That's yet to be determined. But that's basically our character backstory, and all of that ties into the traits that we picked and the backstory that we picked. So we will be able to visit our parents at some point. We have the alien DNA perk, which gives us increased health and stamina, but food heals for less. And we also have to send money back home to our parents, which is very thematically consistent with our character backstory. And then the last perk was, what was it? I can't remember. Does it say? Oops. How do we go to character? That's the ship.
Yeah.
Missions, ship, star map, skills. How do I get to my characters? I mean, I see it right there. Like, what's the level up screen? Oh. Well, I might remember the third trait at some point, but right now we have a skill point to spend. So we have to decide what our next perk will be. First perk was just ballistic weapon damage. Now we could just get rank 2 of that, but you have to complete these challenges first before you can spec into them. So we would have to kill 10 more enemies, and that would boost it up to 20%. Let's see. Dueling, lasers. We do have a laser weapon, but I feel like it's probably more apt to spec into one thing in particular. I do really like shotgun. In games, I like shotguns a lot, so... And I was curious, because shotguns are ballistic weapons. I mean, they shoot a projectile, so that makes them a ballistic, right? So does this 10% stack with this 10%? I'm not sure. but we do have a shotgun in our inventory, so as much as these other perks, kind of interest me, I kind of just want to spec into damage to start. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get rank 1 of shotgun, and we already have ballistics. So, and then we'll, let's do a little bit of inventory maintenance here. As far as the Coachman is the shotgun that we have, which is kind of a futuristic square double barrel. So we'll favorite that. Put that on 1. This guy is a laser pistol. Damage increases as health decreases. So we'll definitely keep that on the back burner. That's a laser rifle. That's a ballistic rifle. This is a revolver, and then this is a silence pistol, which we found, which is cool. I kind of just want to favorite all of this. Favoriting the things that we're going to use the most on the left here, and then we'll put laser weapons over here on the right, including the cutter. Why not? The cutter actually does surprising amount of damage. And then we'll put the rattler up there. That way we can switch between them quickly. Yeah, cool. I think we're ready to just get into this. Kind of a long preamble, but... So right now, what we're looking to do, as far as missions go, we've completed this mission. The next mission is called the Old Neighborhood, in which we need to talk to Sarah. And then under activities, we have talk to Noelle about quarters. Quarters? Like, where we're gonna stay, I imagine. Not, like, you know, flip a coin. And then talk to the bartender at Viewport, wherever that is. So let's find Sarah and let's find Noelle. Prost. Sarah and Noelle. Noelle.
I hope you
Is
are
this Sarah?
satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Well, I have to talk to Noelle about it. Hi, Sarah. Okay, so Sarah... Oh, here's Noelle.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now.
I'm
I
fine.
guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
What you got against elves? Yeah, Sarah said something about a place for me to stay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good.
Well, sure.
I think we can find a spot
This place
for
is
you.
great.
And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously.
Yeah, I love it.
Walter
Can I
is
sleep here?
quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs.
pleasure.
Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I love the aesthetics of this place. I mean, if I had like a dream house, it would definitely be like this dark wood, tons of books, huge library, banisters. I would love to live here. And look at that. It's like a live map of the sky. And a bar. I don't really drink, but it would still be cool to have a bar. I'd have like a soda dispenser.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already,
What's this
but
thing?
there's still one room up for grabs.
Oh, cooking
It's
station.
been nice having the place so full.
What is that? Unicorn. Where'd you guys get a unicorn skull? I'm so easily distracted. Oh, sorry, Noelle.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet.
Okay.
I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Thank you. Do I get a TV? Alright, let's check out the digs. Nice leather armchair. What's this thing? Oh, a bottle. Crazy geometric bottle. Great Expectations. Oh no, I hate that book. That Moby Dick, I haven't read it, but I've heard it's good. Fancy ice bucket, cocktail tumbler. Ooh, Chandra Chardonnay. Chandra Vineyards. Light-bodied white wine with notes of honeysuckle and pear. Plus 9% persuasion. Minus 15% O2. Okay. Can I, Excellent. Towels. Might need those later. Digital picture frame. Some nice plants. Oh, this should be the king. And then this is the queen. Perhaps we found the king after all. Oh, nice little succulent there. Now, we're hoarding succulents in the ship. Should we start hoarding succulents in this room? We'll find something else to put in this room. I'm taking all the plants. Okay. Safe. Storage. Nice. A watch case. Didn't mean to take that. Tissues. Nice. We'll use those later. In place of the towels. Less wasteful. Well, actually more wasteful. Because we could just wash the towels. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's a nice room. I like the red tree. That's a nice feature. For me. The bed, I don't know. Usually I find that the fancier the bed frame, the less comfortable the actual bed is. But that's not a universal rule. I'm gonna turn my audio monitoring off real quick. I think, or at least turn it down. No, I'm just not gonna have it on. It's a little confusing to my brain to hear. Oh, hi Creatives 0924. How am I? I'm fucking A, fantastic, dude. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Bed. So yeah, but anyway, where were we? Yeah. So nice. I mean, nice place, really. Overall, I can't complain. Nice little plant, a big plant actually. And Moby Dick. I might just. Oh, damn it! I didn't want to read that. Now it's in our inventory. Damn it. Oh, I'll get rid of it later. So we've talked to Noelle. We've got our accommodations. Very nice. And now we'll just need to talk to Sarah and see where we need to go next. And then we need to go to the bar in the city. Oh. I mean, can you imagine, like, your newest house guest just, instead of walking down the stairs, just vaults over the railing and jumps down to the first floor?
What can I help you with? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
I guess I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work.
Ah, great.
The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects.
How is that possible?
Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
How is that possible? Because when we touched the artifact, we immediately had a spectacular, like, life-changing vision. So how can there just be artifacts out there? Or am I special? Chance to learn more about the United Colonies. The UC what is the UC Vanguard?
A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits, Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
Okay. Yeah, so, but other people have artifacts? How does that
We
work?
have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
But none of them ever touched it? Or maybe, I don't know, maybe we're special. All right, well, let's get going. My first
Felt the
mission.
same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
That's fine. Just don't stand in the doorway and block my path. All right. You and me, baby.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Well, it is a Bethesda game. Don't worry. I'll quick save before I do anything untoward.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Sure, I'll follow you. Or you follow me. Let's go.
I am at your service, Captain.
Are you coming too, Vasco? Sarah? Well, maybe she'll follow me once I leave. To New Atlantis! You still hear Creatives 0924? Wow. Why does that look terrible? It's like very low res trees. I guess they just kind of all blend together. Sarah! There you are. Alright. Where are we going? Where's our first destination? Looks like it's over there. But where is there? Where are we going? To the Mast District. That's right, she mentioned that. And what does Mast stand for? Sarah, are you coming? Distracted. Sarah, I was gonna say, like, what are you doing? Where are you go? Hey, don't walk in the... Sarah, calm down. I mean, just keep off the grass, eh? Just follow the concrete pathways. You don't need to be running through the plants. All I was gonna say to you is that maybe you could get like some landscapes, power washers out here to clean up some of the algae. Cause I don't know, it just kind of looks run down. But yeah, so this is New Atlantis. I don't know what the hell this thing is. This seems very this sidewalk is like at a very canted angle. Or, well, maybe it just felt like that, but it's very high up. I don't think we're going the right way, but that's okay. So yeah, this is New Atlantis. It's pretty cool looking. Some kind of, I don't know how you would describe these buildings. They're kind of... I don't really have a good name for it, but they look neat. So we got
You gotta let her go. We got the other children, grandkids too.
But Sheila had such fire in her. She could have been anything.
I miss her too. After the accident. listen? It's a mercy she went the way she did.
Even an extra day or two with her, that would have been the blessing.
Yeah, I can sympathize. Imagine that though, you're just like talking about your dead wife
See
and then
that
some...
scientist out in front of Mast? Staring at trees, sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Talk to the scientist by the tree. Where is Mast?
I'm planning on renting out the ship and going on a supply run next week. It'll be cheaper if I do it myself.
Good for you.
Is that like... That's like Oblivion tier conversation. We need to get over there. How do we get there? Can we just jump off the bridge into the water? I mean, we could, but what's the proper path to take, you know? Seems like it's getting to be late in the day. Yeah, the sun is setting. We better take off soon. Come on, Sarah, daylight's burning. I'm sorry, I should have realized that we shouldn't have gone up on that walkway. But it was just too interesting to overlook. So we can take the sidewalk over here and then down.
Yeah.
Nothing. But yeah, see, like all this algae and like, oh, look at that, like moldy, algae covered panels. Like, just get some power washers out here, dude. Look a lot better. Reliant medical, recreational too. Okay, so here, this is masts. So
We have an appointment. We're seeing the doctor. That's it.
Maybe some other time. I have that report that's due.
I talked to your boss. She agreed that you need to take care of yourself. I know it's the funny, but a lot of times the earlier they catch something, the better it is.
You're right. I know you're right. I just wish they wouldn't keep us waiting so long.
it's true. Preventative screenings, essential. Especially if you have any kind of risk factors. Talk to your doctor. You know, family histories, history of smoking, anything. They'll screen you at a certain age, and they're much more likely to catch stuff when it can be treated that way.
United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy.
I do.
Then I'm proud to welcome you to the
I
Vanguard.
now pronounce you
Now, you all have
man
your
and
assignment.
wife.
Get
and
out there and
man.
show them what the UC's made of. Supra et ultra.
Is this a man? He has a beard. There are 3 lights. Hello. Hello to you too. Jeez. Hello.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
Okay, let's just assume that we do. Hello.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest
That how you
member.
greet everyone?
Thought I'd
Sarah?
run through some legwork together.
Oh.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Are you a recruitment officer or what? Yeah, no thanks.
Whoa. Where have I heard that line before?
I say the same thing every time John tries to get me to re-enlist.
I surrender. Can't blame me for trying, right? All right. Here's what I've got.
I can. Actually.
Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps
don't
patrol
want to be
the
a
old
part of your
neighborhood.
military-industrial
Sol, Mars,
complex.
Neptune, you know.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
What's wrong with
He's
Sol?
Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
There you go. So now I've taken the place of my predecessor, and I'm going to give him my ship that I'm going to stay behind on Mars while he explores the galaxy. Apparently that's how it works in this organization. How did you say his name again?
Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something.
Huh? Recruit? So is he part of the Vanguard that you were talking about? Yeah, and hey, what's wrong with the Sol
You
system?
kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
It's like Ohio. Yeah, we'll talk to him.
Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moira will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
Nine planets?
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey,
Can't
nothing
land
wrong with
on
a little
Jupiter.
refresh between patrols.
We can't really land on any planet except for maybe Mars, right? It's like Mercury is like molten metal. Venus is like acid rain. Like literally, like hydrofluoric acid. Earth, Mars, Jupiter is a gas giant. Saturn is a gas giant. We could land on Saturn's moons, I suppose. I guess we're off to Sidonia then.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're
I'm
ready.
serious about not
UC
wanting
is
to
a
join.
good friend to have.
Yeah, I'm not joining the military. I don't care if you pay for my student loans. I'm not going to be coerced into killing
Been
people
up there, huh?
for, you know, political reasons.
Never get to go to space.
Really? It's cheap these days. So do we take the elevator down? I kind of missed that. Come on, Sarah. Come on. Get in the elevator. Oh. Oh. Okay. Where? Huh? I didn't pay attention. Sarah, I didn't pay attention. Where am I supposed to go? Where's my journal? Try to learn how to open the journal. It's down. It's down there. Okay. Ask about Moira in Sidonia. We need to find Vanguard Moira, who might be in possession of an artifact. He was last seen patrolling the Sol system, sure. I'm not going to do that. Scientist by the tree. See your parents at Pioneer Tower. Where's Pioneer Tower? Talk to the bartender at Viewport. Okay. So we need to go to our ship? Or what? Where are we needing to go here? Oh, is that tracking? Is it tracking that activity? Is that why it was below me? How do I open the local map? Gotta say, the menu system leaves something to be desired. Surface map G. Okay, what is this? Oh. What is this? What's that little blue thing? Talk to the bartender at Viewport. This map is like, what? Like, what the hell am I looking at here? It doesn't even say what this blue thing is. Okay. Fair enough. All right, Sarah.
Only those
So,
on
I
official
mean,
United Colonies business can access the building.
well, I mean, you don't even have a door, so I think anyone can access the building, if I'm being honest. So, oh, the tram car. Okay, so we need to get down there. What's the quickest way down? Oh, okay. Hi, kitty. Want to say hi to the camera? This guy looks like Pauly Shore. The Weasel.
It's official. She said she found someone else.
Oh.
That's just how things are.
Yeah. Gave her relationship update and then walked away. This guy's hair, I love it.
Hello.
I read an article about the old chunks diet. I think I'm going to try it out for myself.
You might want to rethink that.
Why? You care to elaborate?
We haven't heard from them in months. I'm starting to feel the worst.
Oh gosh.
Heard from who? It's ominous. Transit car. Alright. Or I guess we're going to the spaceport. We're going to Seoul, baby! Hopefully we can check out the Earth while we're there. What you looking at? Is there a bug on the wall?
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the gnat.
What? Come on. Doesn't go that fast, does it? Do I need to turn my game down a little? Like, can you hear my voice?
Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it?
This one?
I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
Well, it's clearly two distinct pieces, but they converge and overlap. Sorry, dude, I was admiring art. They don't seem to touch. They seem to come very close to touching, but they don't quite touch, and then they also are spewing forth water in some sort of pattern. Kind of a tear-shaped pattern. So, I don't know, you could say perhaps each spire represents a person, and this is some sort of representation of a relationship. But they're not supporting one another. So perhaps it's a relationship where they get close, but they don't quite support one another. I noticed that one is taller than the other, which is provocative. Maybe we'll come back to that. Art analysis. To the ship. Can we fast travel? Like what's the hotkey to just open the map? Surface map. Like how do I just no. Because I want to get to the ship. There is actually a ship button, isn't there? We go to Frontier. Inspect, repair. Our hull is fine. We don't really need to repair. But is there a fast travel button? Manage your crew. Review and change their assignments between your ships and outposts. Different crew have different skills which enhance your ship or outposts. Great. So Sarah, Morgan. Assign crew, Frontier, Jemison, Alpha Centauri. Change Sarah Morgan's assignment to Frontier. Jemison. What? What does that mean? Unassigned Jemison. Okay, so ship, nothing. Sarah Morgan. I can assign her to Frontier. Ship. Ship. Okay, so now she's assigned to the... Oh, the name of the ship is the Frontier. And it's in Jemison? Frontier, home ship. And we're in Jemison right now. Oops. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Why is my desk all sticky? Gross. Why? Yeah, what the hell? It's all sticky.
Less caffeine, more herbs.
Okay, sounds good.
What a conversation. Imagine, like, you go up to your coworker and you're like, yeah, you know, I've been drinking coffee and it's just making me kind of jittery. I feel like, you know, maybe switching to tea would be good because you get the antioxidants and the... And then he's just like, okay, sounds good. Which honestly is not really...
Chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
The law's the law, sir.
So many little distractions to get, or conversations to get distracted with. I get very easily distracted. That's why I love these games, because you can just like wander through town
Time
and
to get this ship moving.
just totally lose yourself. Oh, good. The succulents have stayed. Oh dear. These ones seem to have. The queen is dead. The who is this guy? The queen's lover is alive, but the queen is gone, presumably sunken into the table. We only pulled this guy out by his hair, so I guess that makes him the ruler now. Except, surprise, the king and queen are in our inventory. Where are they? What do I do with this watch case? Impact driver. Mixing bowl. Molecule extractor. Here they are. Okay, so this is the queen. Formerly the king, and then this is the queen. No, the king. That's the king. Because the king has... Well, actually, the queen has long hair. Okay, so this is the queen. And that's the king? But this was the queen. But it was only the queen because we thought that it was the king. I'm confused. Oh, no! What tragedy has befallen Plant Kingdom? Alright, we don't have time for this right now. We'll roleplay plants later. Oh, the Broken Empire. Okay. Let's go to Seoul. Strap in, Sarah. Get in your launch chair. Are you buckled? I can get a ticket if you're not buckled. Space. Launch. Can't believe we don't have to like contact like flight tower or approve, you know, anything like. Right, we are in orbit. We should probably have our shields online, shouldn't we? How do we do that? What is gravity? Okay, so we're in space. Excellent. What are all these arrows? What is that? Can we catch up with it? Can we just attack it for no reason? Oh shit. I guess it makes sense that there's a lot of traffic around this planet, because it's like the capital, right? Oh yeah, look at all these guys. So we could just like go fucking psycho and just start shooting. I'm not gonna do that, obviously. I don't want to get a bunch of bounties on my head. What if I just run into him? Um, fun times. Let's see, where do we need to travel to here? Zoom out, zoom out. Alpha Centauri, here's Sol. Let's go to Sol. Oh, here we go. Whee! I hope there's some explanation as to how the grav drive works.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
We were already in United Colony space. We just got scanned at the last place.
Enjoy Sidonia.
Oh shit, we leveled up again. We didn't even do anything. So where am I now? Am I around Mars? Okay, yep. There's Mars, so there's Sidonia, and then there's a fracking station. I want to go to the... back to the system. Yeah, okay, so we got Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, sensor contact, Neptune, there's Earth. Type rock, gravity 1G. Okay, so gravity is based off of Earth, which makes sense. Thin CO2 is the atmosphere. Temperature cold. So Earth was definitely ruined in some major way. There's the moon. Mimas, moon of Saturn. There's Pluto. Uranus. Titania. Ariel. Umbriel. Ship. What ship? Not our ship. Deimos, moon of Mars. That's right. Mars has 2 moons, I think? Is that right? Deimos and Phobos, that's right. Yeah, cool. So I guess we'll land on Sidonia now, but hopefully it will let us kind of explore the Sol system. Because I would love to go to the moon. I would love to check out Earth. See all of that stuff. And we leveled up. Should think about what perk we should get next. Maybe we should sleep until daytime. It's too dark. Lucy, what's her name? Sarah, I'm gonna take a nap, okay? Oh. He's way ahead of me. Were you sleeping while we landed? That's not safe. You need to be like in gravity restraints. Shit, is that the only bed we have? Well, shucks. I guess, Sarah, wake up. It's time to go.
It's been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic.
All right.
So long.
Well, I'm coming with you. It's time for our mission. Are you ready? We're just gonna have to burn the midnight oil. You okay with that? I like your spacesuit. Looks good on you. So, yeah, it looks like there's still no atmosphere on Mars. That's a shame. Haven't they talked about terraforming Mars by basically nuking the poles? Because that would release a bunch of CO2 into the atmosphere to, you know, make an atmosphere. But then, Mars doesn't have a magnetosphere, as far as I know. So how would that work? How do we get down from... Oh, the stairs. Come on, Sarah. What are these? Control console. Well, we better not mess with that. Since we don't know what it does. Let's see. Where is... I want my gun out, just in case. Hey, look. Your guns go on your back. That's nice. I was a little disappointed in Fallout 4 when, like, you know, you couldn't even holster your guns. They just sort of disappear.
Leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So...
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
5 figures? 5? Fine. Do it.
I didn't get to see what they were saying. You interrupted me.
Done.
We're on it, sir.
Okay, so this is the mining colony of Sidonia. Cool. So they found an artifact. I'm curious to see what this guy says. Like, when he picked it up, did he have a vision too? And he was just like, it's just some sort of thing. I didn't do it. Just kidding. Just an airlock. Sidonia, humanity's stepping stone to the stars.
Ever been to Aquila? Those security uniforms are way cooler than anything we've got.
I don't know what Aquila is.
What do you mean there's no work?
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Look, I get it. But we just filled our last openings. I think we have a couple contracts ending at the end of next month. It's possible they may not extend.
on Mars.
This is bullshit. I got a wife and kids at home.
Go away.
We can't
Shut
wait
up.
2 months for a job that may not even exist then.
Hey, I get it. There's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. You can take it up with
Take care of your shit. Could end up costing you.
But I have to get back to work.
Who the fuck are you?
Come on, forget it. Let's get out of here. Maybe it's not too late to catch a ride back home.
Yeah, you're right. Screw this.
How much did you guys have to pay to get
If
here?
you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the other levels, try to keep them clean. I hate virus litter reports.
You look hurt. Might want to head on over to Reliant.
Guys, calm down. Everyone wants to talk to me. Is this Trevor?
Mining's fair work. You can't take it all so seriously, I always tell you.
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking
Welcome. Nice to meet
Too
you.
much.
Name's
No
Trevor.
trees, no
Mining
grass.
director for
Shut
the
up,
Deimos
Sarah.
Mining project here in scenic underground.
I'm having a conversation.
I could spare a minute or two to chat. So long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose.
Trevor, is this supposed to be shaking like this?
It is now safe to resume normal activity.
So you must be the boss around here?
Yep, that's me. Joined up with Deimos when I was just 17 as a mining gopher. Go for this, go for that, you know how it is.
Clever.
I worked hard, proved myself capable, and got the promotion to mining director about 6 years ago, after the old boss retired. Some of the older guys resent me, but I give everyone a lot of leeway as long as they meet their quotas. So that keeps them happy enough.
Leeway in what respect? Klaxons and the detonation announcement I heard? I didn't hear anything about a detonation. I was too busy hearing about the elevators and keeping them clean and keeping your ship in good repair and Sarah complaining about the lack of trees all at once, and then the whole thing shook. So just tell me in general how the mining operation is, I guess.
Not so bad for one of the oldest mines in the settled systems. We struggle with the lack of decent equipment, but we work hard and make up for it. As I'm sure you know, we're responsible for supplying resources to Deimos Star Yards, which in turn is responsible for supplying UC naval vessels. That, among other major projects, makes us one of the United Colony's most important mining operations. The prestige and pay that comes with it almost makes up for being stationed at the arse end of the settled systems in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. I guess we're
You
done
have a
then.
good one, all right?
All right, thanks. Well, actually, hold on.
You got the look of a miner about you. Maybe when the new contracts finally open up, you'll give it a go.
Okay, I don't. My character wouldn't really say this because he doesn't want to do mining work, but I want to see if he has a quest.
I've heard of 'em.
A quest.
That's great, but yeah, unfortunately, all our mining contracts are filled right now. Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job.
See.
Off the books.
Depends on depends on what it is, but let's hear what you got.
Great! I promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right?
Yeah, that's what they call it, catch-22.
For solving our little problem, though.
This sounds like you want to steal mining equipment. But tell me the plan.
Okay, glad you're still on board. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first.
So you just told me that there were no mining jobs available. So you want me to work off the books so that you can say that it was done by your guys, basically. So, yeah, are you sure you're not just exploiting me for free labor?
Not. I'll pay you out of my own pocket. I care about my miners, even if corporate doesn't understand.
Why don't you just go down there and do it yourself?
I'm willing to put in some sacrifices to help. That's just the kind of guy I am. If I had the credits to buy all the equipment myself, I would. But this is the next best thing.
All right, I'll do it. I mean, yeah, it does sound easy.
Got enough? Drop it off in the bin over.
I think my game just crashed. Shoot. How much progress did we lose? It was a very unceremonious crash. It was there one moment and gone the next. And Baldur's Gate calls to me. I love Baldur's Gate. I wonder if they have the creation engine for Starfield. I really liked making mods in Fallout 4. What is that thing? Aurora is a powerful psychotropic chem produced in the city of Neon from the secretions of the chasm bass, a fish native to the... Alright, back in Sidonia. Bloop, bloop.
The miners pretty much run the lower levels here.
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Look, I get it. But we just filled our last openings. I think we have a couple contracts ending at the end of next month. It's possible they may not extend them.
This is bullshit. I got a wife and kids at home. We can't wait almost 2 months for a job that may not even exist then.
Hey, I get it. There's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. You can take it up with
Take care of your shit. Could end up
Sorry,
costing you a...
but I have to get back to work.
Come on, forget it. Let's get out of here. Maybe it's not too late to catch a ride back home.
Damn it. Yeah, you're right. Screw this.
This is murder! You're on your own. What's wrong with you?
Alright. What's up?
Are you streaming?
Damn it.
Red Tree is a sexy beast and I love him more than anything ever.
I know you were counting on that.
There you go.
who has it paid.
Heard it here first.
I hope. Just can't make ends meet.
Did we get the thing to talk to Trevor? Sorry, that pilot just pissed me off.
I believe we've got the best mining team.
Look at this place.
Welcome,
I can't imagine being
welcome. Nice to meet you.
down here,
Name's
choking
Trevor,
on the fumes
mining
and the
director
dust.
for the Deimos Mining
No
Project
trees,
here
no
in scenic
grass.
underground Sedona.
It's
I could
depressing.
spare a minute or two to chat. So long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose.
I used to do mining work for Argos. What's the detonation thing?
Oh, nothing to worry about. We do fracking on Mars with subterranean particle detonations. Those announcements are just to let people know when to expect them. You probably felt the rumble when the detonations actually go off.
Yeah,
That's
I just
all it
did.
is. Not too bad, eh?
I just hope you have, like, you know, those wooden beams that hold the mine up. Fracking with subterranean particle detonations? What's that?
Basically, it's high-tech mining. We use immensely powerful controlled particle detonations deep underground to loosen up subterranean gases and other difficult-to-gather resources so we can harvest them. Sounds way more dangerous than it is. Probably. Actually, it's still pretty dangerous if you don't know what you're doing.
Well, no worries, I guess.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I can totally see how it'd be odd if you're not used to it. Just sit down, or be sure you're within reach of something to hold on to if the quaking makes you uneasy, and you'll be fine.
Okay. I mean, I did used to do some mining work for Argos, and I was wondering if you had any jobs.
Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately, all our mining contracts are filled right now. Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job, off the books.
Depends on what it is, but let's hear what you got.
I promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right?
Yeah, that's what they call a catch-22.
I've got a plan.
Sure, tell me the plan.
Okay.
We've already listened to this.
I'll fill you in on the rent. I need to know I can trust.
I'll do it.
Good enough? Drop it off.
And we didn't crash that time. Good deal. Okay. Cool. So this is... What's that place called? Selenium? Celine
Careful near
Dion?
the railings on the upper levels. It's a long way down.
Oh, really? I mean, up here? That's not that bad. I could probably jump down from here. Yeah, so this is the mine on Mars.
Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep them holstered at all times.
Well, how come you can brandish yours? What do you say if I do this, huh? You gonna do anything about it? No? Sarah even takes her gun out. Oh, is that the Mars face thing? The Mars face actually looks much less face-like, without like the shadows in just the right area. Face on Mars, history of Sidonia. Touch here. All right, let's touch it. The face on Mars. On July 25th, 1976, the Viking 1 orbiter spacecraft took its first photos of the Sidonia region of Mars. Among them was an image of what appeared to be a humanoid face on the surface of Mars. The image inspired the imaginations of millions, cementing humanity's passion for space exploration and once again begging the question, are we alone out there? Later photography would reveal that the face was no more than a mountain, shadows, and perhaps humanity's greatest case of pareidolia, a tendency to perceive specific, meaningful imagery in an otherwise ambiguous or random visual pattern. Nevertheless, the legend of the face on Mars remains an important inspiration for many to this day. Said it way better than I could have. Okay, so, where are we going?
No, Mars is nothing like Earth. Heck, even Earth is nothing like what it used to be.
So I've heard. I get overwhelmed with audio stimulus sometimes, so apologies if I just kind of space out and listen to NPCs all the time. Anyway, we need to find the guy here who found the artifact, and he looks like he's in the break room.
Work in the deep mines. That's where you make the big bucks.
Do you say so? I'm a bounty hunter.
Terraforming is a more important advancement than space travel.
You've got a point there.
Frankly, what's the point of grav jumping to new planets if we can't even breathe the air?
You've got a point
What's
there.
the word, Jack? I heard you were having a problem with the
Yes, what?
Nothing.
So this is the guy that found the artifact?
Tell me what happened? Some old space trucker with a chip on his shoulder trying to start some fights, bringing up old conspiracy theories about the colony wars.
What's up, baby?
Took his bait.
Hello.
The old fool fool ended up drinking himself under the table.
Can I buy you a drink?
A few hours later, he took off. Dad will be back.
Well, let me know if he ever shows his face
I'll
again.
buy it for you, but you have to
I'll
go
make
get
it clear he's not welcome.
Will do. Not everyone needs to come to me with their problems. Honestly, we get a lot of new faces passing through here.
I'd like a drink.
What's your poison?
Wow. This beer teeny gives you 60 damage resistance for 3 minutes. That's pretty good. But why does it look like this? Mixture of beer and vodka. Ew. Jack. It just says Jack. Alright, I'll buy one. I'll just buy one. Bourbon, carry capacity, 80 damage resistance. Holy shit, that's even better. And it's cheaper. Kodos Crater. Brewed in Aquila City. Wonder where that is. The city. Oh, this gives you carry capacity too. This one's cheaper. I'll take 2 of those. 40 damage resistance. There's 60 damage resistance. Erdbrow Pills. It's a Pilsner. Erdbrow. Why is it pills? Oh, pills. Pilsner. Thought it was like pills. Chicken meal pack. So much stuff, dude. Single malt whiskey in a juice box. 118 milliliters of 40% alcohol. Nice. Smooth, sophisticated single malt whiskey brewed by Red Harvest. Or Solomon's Reserve. 80 damage resistance for 3 minutes. Sure, we'll buy a few of those. Drink a beer. So now that I've spent some money at your establishment, I'm looking for a vanguard named Moira.
He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
Really? It's been that long? Well, I understand what he means by the blackest sea. So yeah, I mean, we could track him down if you know, like, the vague area of where to look.
Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
So, wouldn't it make sense for us to find him so that he can come back and pay his tab? Sarah Morgan, skip to the part where you admit you're lying. Persuade, he could need help. You shouldn't put a price on that. I want to see more of the persuasion system.
Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You're gonna guilt trip me?
So I did watch through the VOD and saw that apparently if you succeed a speech check, you cannot fail the next one. So again, it seems like we should go for the easiest one and then the hardest one. So what matters to you more, the money or Moira's life?
Yeah, I get your point.
So we only need 2 more points, so we'll go for that. We would be the only ones who could find him. Could be.
Alright, I'll give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about
I bought
the lady
nearly
of
that
love,
much in beer already.
songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Seems like
Fine.
having a whole planet to patrol would be more than enough work for a single person. I don't know, I feel kind of bad for Jack. But then, that guy's bar tab isn't our business. We just want the artifact. I'm not going to pay some random guy's bar tab. Quite frankly, it's kind of ridiculous for him to ask. I mean, if he's out there dead, then...
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to...
Shut up about the elevators, lady. I'm gonna... If I ever take the elevators, I'm gonna leave something for her to clean up. Just out of spite. But yeah, like... If he's lost out there, or whatever... Then surely we should go find him, help him, so that he can come back and pay his tab. If he's dead, then... I don't know. But like, come on. You're really gonna shake down a couple strangers for 2,500 credits to pay some random guy's bar tab? Thought you were a man of integrity, Jack. The thing about Martian sand is it gets in your boots and you just track it all over, so we're gonna have to take a shower when we get back to the ship. I've heard that moon sand is like very, very deadly to breathe, moon dust, because it's basically like very sharp particles, like small sharp particles, and it's actually like it's very corrosive to like materials and stuff too.
Give the word and we'll get underway.
Give the word. How did these plants get over here? Oh yeah, the eulogy. Oops, forgot about that. So that's actually the queen there, and this was the nephew, right? Gosh. Oh, we'll have to revisit Plant Kingdom later. Ooh, excuse me. All right, to Venus. I like how there hasn't been any combat since the red crimson guys. Very loud. Rocket engines, baby. I hope the audio mix is okay. Like, I hope the game isn't overpowering my voice. Oh, so very peaceful. To Venus we go. Is that Venus? That big shiny star? Or is that Sol? Does the sun look bright blue from space? Instead of yellow? Is it the atmosphere that makes it yellow? I honestly don't know. That looks yellow. It also looks humongous. Like, is this an abstract? This must be an abstraction because, like, we're way too close to the sun on this map. Go back to the system, please. Yeah, like, this. It's way too close, right? We should be, like, way out there. To Venus, yes? Flora, none. Water, none. Fauna, none. Obviously. Unknown magnetosphere? How could we not know at this point? Exterior CO2. Temperature inferno. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's kind of uninhabitable, isn't it? Let's go. To Sol Venus. Oh shit. Look at all these rocks.
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent.
Oh, not those guys.
You guess what happens if they spot us?
Why are Varun Zealots out here near Venus?
No idea. They appear and attack people seemingly at random. House Varun technically has diplomatic ties to the other factions, but the Zealots are outside of their control. Or so they say.
Yeah, I doubt that they... Well, I doubt that they know where we are.
No,
hopefully.
But I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our vanguard was heading to next.
Okay, so we need to get to that beacon without being attacked.
Exactly. Minimal ship power. Go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
Minimize ship's system power to avoid detection. Systems like weapons and shields are easier to detect. For maximum stealth, power down all systems except 1 or 2 bars in your engines and stay as far away from enemy ships as you can. Get within 500 meters of the satellite beacon so that you can activate it. Okay. Wait, whoa. Slow down. Okay. So the zealots, where are they? They're these little red triangles. And we need to get here? Well, that should be pretty simple. We put 1 in engine, throttle up. Maybe we'll keep the throttle low, too. Just go creep there very slow. Oh no, we're 5,000 meters away. Alright, I'm not playing it that safe. We'll be here all day. That's not really how speed works in space, right? Because we're going 24 units per second or whatever.
That we may walk in Janan Verun's footsteps. That he
But we should be accelerating.
out into the beyond.
But instead we're just if you have a constant throttle, you should be accelerating constantly. But we're just staying at the speed. But our engines are still on. Which doesn't make sense. We should be able to turn off our engines and just coast in. But that's not how that works. Yeah, we just stop. Maybe it's abstracted in a sense that your throttle determines... I don't know how to explain that away. Just suspension of disbelief. We'll just pretend in this universe that space has friction. Should we give... Let's give two things of power, yeah? So how come we can see them like on our scanners, but they don't have scanners like ours? They don't see us? This isn't very compelling. It's kind of boring. You just point your ship and go, and you can't go any faster than this, otherwise you'll get caught. Maybe we should have just fought them. On a hemoglobin highway in our mini submarine. All right. We can activate the satellite beacon.
All UC affiliated ships, I'm heading to the Nova Galactic Storeyard orbiting Earth's moon. Yeah, I know. The whole place is decommissioned. But I need parts for emergency repairs. Hopefully it hasn't been picked clean yet.
Oh, that's not good. Earth and everything around it was abandoned a long time ago. And the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
Okay. So, to Earth. To Earth. Oh. Is it... Do I go to the moon, or what? Gosh, look at the Earth. Isn't that sad? Are all the oceans frozen? Like nuclear winter, maybe? Oh, how do I get to the Nova Galactic Star Yard? Is that technically in the moon's jurisdiction? Or is it in the Earth? Nova Galactic Star Yard. Oh, okay. I had to click underneath it. Sheesh. So what is the point of powering the grav drive?
Nova Galactic Star Yard, still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever.
Neat. Forget about the artifacts. I want to walk on the moon. Yeah, what happened to the Earth? I'm curious.
It's all ancient history now, but the Earth lost its atmosphere. It started sputtering out into space. Humanity had about 50 years to evacuate the planet. That's kind of how the United Colonies government started, managing the exodus. Earth is more or less a dust ball now. You can occasionally find a few remnants of the world we left behind on the surface, but not much.
Neat. Was that kind of why we have sort of retro aesthetic, or as Bethesda would say, NASA punk designs? Because we kind of left Earth in a hurry before, like, you know, we were really established with space travel and stuff. That's cool. So, what's the point of powering the grav drive? Because we were in a hostile system. There were enemies around us, and yet we didn't have any power to the grav drive, but I could basically just jump out of there as soon as I wanted. If we were in combat, would it have allowed me to jump if it was powered, but I would have to like wait for a cooldown or something maybe? It's like an escape plan sort of thing. Forget about finding the artifact. I want to walk on the moon. Alright, let's see if Vanguard Moira is in that star yard.
Keep your weapons ready. Never know who else might be scavenging there.
We'll go to the moon after. Most star stations and ships can be docked with, allowing you to board them. You'll need to select the ship dock in your HUD, and then fly close enough to it so, so that the dock prompt appears. I have the hiccups. Alright. Full fast ahead. Star Yard, da-da-da-da, Star Yard, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, dock me, baby. Dock me, baby, one more time. Dock. Hail. It's abandoned. Dock. Whoa. Oh, gosh. Oh, this gives me a really weird feeling. I don't know why.
And we're locked in.
Yay. That was weird. Why did we have to go, like, first person, like... made me feel uncomfortable. Chunks apple. Alright, Sarah, you ready for this? Got your suit ready? What's the matter? Ugh. Did I piss you off or something? Gosh. Cold shoulder?
All right, Captain. Where are we headed next?
Oh, is that what you're upset about? Listen, you don't have to call me Captain. I'm not really, like...
Steps in, and we're already looking at a corpse.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not Vanguard Moira. Looks like spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello. Oh, this won't be your last encounter with a spacer crew. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets in their way.
That's what I've heard. So spacers are
organized than the Crimson Fleet. Just countless desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive.
So the Crimson Fleet are pirates. These guys are just like crazy scavengers, like raiders. Yes. Okay. So he might still be here, but this lock is too difficult. Oh, you know what? I really love the lockpicking minigame, and I want to spec into that. And we do have a point. I think it might be under tech security. You can attempt to hack advanced locks, and 2 auto attempts can be banked. Nice. Let's get it. Because I really like the lockpicking minigame. I think it's fun. Alright. Advanced lock. Here we go. Security level advanced. So we have more digipicks to pick from. Or keys to pick from. Looks like 6 in total. Okay, so the first ring has 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. Next ring has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes. We have 2 keys with 4. We have 1 with 2. We have 1 with 3. We have 1 with 2, and we have 1 with 3. Okay, so the first one could be a set of 4, or it could be 2 sets of 2, but it definitely doesn't include these 3. If so, ruling that out should be easy. We know that this one doesn't work. So we can check this one, but pretty sure that that doesn't work either. Okay, so the first ring must be the 2 sets of 2. Which would go here, and then, yeah, the other ones are wide. Yep, so those go there, and then these go here. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So, since we don't have any 2s left, it must be the 2 sets of 3. So that would go there, and then the other one would go here. Oh no, I spoke too soon. Should have checked beforehand. My bad. We can undo, it seems like. Digipick removed, okay. So this must go, okay, so that goes there, and then these go here. So that's why you should always check to make sure that they both line up before you commit, because they could potentially be a red herring, basically. But we got there in the end. Only wasted 1. Oh, another succulent. Very nice. Ultra mag. Ooh, Desert Eagle. Nice. I love Desert Eagles. Credit discs. Lots of credit discs. Some Magnum rounds. And yeah, this Desert Eagle. Let's give this guy a spin. Urban Eagle. 43 damage. That's a lot. Only slightly less than the Coachman. I assume that the Magnum rounds are going to be more rare as a result, but let's favorite this guy. Put him up there. And how do I access my favorites? I think it's Q. Yeah. Cool. Nice. Yeah, I love high-powered handguns and sniper rifles. Like I really just like the idea of like massive power. You know, it's always like one shot, one kill sort of thing. Even if the fire rate is obviously slower, and the ammo's more rare. But I like in Resident Evil, I always love using the Magnum. Deep space mining helmet. And a microsecond regulator. Exotic manufacturing component. This item can be used as a component in crafting. Alright. Well, I don't really know what to loot and what not to at this point, but we'll figure that out as we go. No harm really in just looting everything and kind of figuring it out later. There's a good rule of thumb in like Fallout, which is basically per 1 pound of weight, you want the value to be 10 or more. So it makes it pretty easy to calculate. This seems like it might be more like 1 weight to 100 credits or so, I would say, if I had to guess. But like I said, we'll work that out later. And I don't even know how how crafting works, or how alien seaweed. Nice. I don't know how the research system works. I think there was like a research bench on our ship. We should look into that. It might be cool. All right. So presumably there's going to be some pirates or spacers here to fight. Probably. So that'll be nice. We can test out our new pistol. And We should test out the coach gun too, because we got the shotgun perk. Rip shank. What is that? That's this little. Yeah, that's right. It's the odd looking knife. Bourbon, dark lager. Okay, I am encumbered again. I hear gunfire. That's a trash heap. I thought that was a dead body.
That was an ecliptic mercenary. What are they doing here? Scavenging a star yard, is it?
Kraken. No gods, no mastards. Wow. So this looks like a Crimson Fleet thing because of the Red Skull. But it's an ecliptic mercenary. I feel like the game is just the music's gotten a little out of hand. Let me turn that down just a little. Is that a bit better? Onions! Wow, real onions, not like freeze-dried or square. Just like old-fashioned onions. And potatoes. Wow, look at all this fresh produce. It's awesome. What are we... so, ecliptic mercenaries... Oh, yes, that's right. I wanted to give...
Still need to find any sign of Vanguard Moore. Want to see
I
what
know
I'm
that.
carrying?
No, not in particular. I just wanted to give you some crap to carry, if you don't mind. I need that. But I have an extra helmet that you can have. And let's just sort all and give her the heaviest stuff. Sort by weight. Constellation pack. Oh, what's this? Basic boost pack. The one that we have now is cool, isn't it? It's a chameleon. That's right. Yeah, so we should try doing some sneaking, maybe. So you can have that. You can have the pirate pack. You can have the tunneling pack. You can have the micro regulator. I'm going to keep all that stuff. You can have the pipe wrench. You can have the carbon nanofiber lattice. You can have the egg assistant, the adaptive frame, the molecule extractors, the UC battle pack meals, and the hazmat suit, and the impact drivers, and the lead, and the iron, and the silver, and the deck of cards, and the aluminum, and the analgesic, and the antimicrobial, and the bad jokes, and the beryllium, and the watch case, and the Kodos crater, and the dark lager, and the fiber, and the helium-3, history of xenobiology, pale ale sealant, Solomon's Reserve toxin, UC battle meal, mixing bowl, succulent, beer teeny, boom pop, rhubarb, bourbon, calcimite, container of cereal, drink pack beer, fragmentation mind, great expectations, utility knife, Nova Galactic coffee mug, succulent, bitten apple, thin sandwich, chunks apple, fiber tissue, lettuce, onion, potato, snack pack, choco bites, wire spool, amp, antibiotics, bandages, fiber root, heel paste, heart plus, sealed container, synapse alpha, empty beer bottle, plate, syringe, 27, no, I'm gonna keep all the ammo. Okay, I think we're good. Thank you.
Until later.
Yeah, I want all that stuff back, by the way. Oh shit, yeah, things are going down here. Let's do our silence gun, right? Okay, I think that guy might have seen me. Wait, Sarah! Don't just rush in there. So there's spacers and there's ecliptic mercenaries. Wait, Sarah, don't steal all my kills. I want XP too. Alright, let's just go loud and proud then. Where are you? Oh, there's another. Ah! I popped both my loads. Reload! Oh shit, that guy just exploded in my face. Not the first time that's happened. Just kidding. I don't have any healing? Oh no, I do. Pushing O. What is wrong with... Why do I get, like, jammed up? I get like staggered or something. Let's heal up to full here. And then bum rush this guy. Getting up close to them doesn't seem to work very well. Okay, I had to reload. That's silly. There we go. Just have to find the right flow for it. Grendel. Why do the guns have such silly names? Read the secret outpost slate. I think that's what I just picked up from that guy. Possibly. Oh, there's more enemies. I was hoping there would be. That was like the first combat that we've seen in a long time, and it only lasted like 30 seconds. Equinox. I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing. I do spend a lot of time reading and talking to people, but I also like shooting stuff, so. Aw, expert lock? Fuck. How do we unlock that? Security expert. Complete the previous rank. Pick 5 locks. Shit. Alright, we have to come back here once we've picked 5 locks. Or we can possibly find a key for it. But that's not as much fun as lockpicking it. 27 caliber. Side star. What is that? Side star. Side star pistol. Doesn't look particularly great. Squall. What is Squall? Squall, a powerful combat enhancer, dangerously addictive, and rumored to have been developed by the Crimson Fleet. Plus 20% damage, plus 20% movement speed. Okay, so it's Psycho. Cool. Oh no, the first edition of Bad Jokes, Bad People. Alright, here we go. Knock knock. Who's there? Varun. Varun who? Varun. Listen to that engine. Okay. An alien spider beast walks into a bar in Aquila City. Bartender asks, "What's your poison?" I mean, I get it, but why did the Crimson Fleet pirate go to an enhanced clinic? He wanted more booty. Okay, that's pretty. But see, that's because I understand that. Because I can, from context, I can tell what an enhanced clinic is. I mean, and by the name, that's obvious. But all these others are like, I don't know what Aquila City is. I don't know what an alien spider beast is. I don't know what Varun is. So I mean, I understand the joke. Varun sounds like vroom, vroom, but you could do that. I mean, if I'm making up planets to make jokes, I could say, you know, oh, have you been to the planet Butthole? You know, I've heard it smells like a butthole. I mean, that's a terrible example, but you know what I mean? I mean, it's a fictional planet, right? Or maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's like in an actual system. Maybe that's something that we've named. Whatever, let's move on. Knock knock, who's there? Neon. Neon who? You put 1 knee on the floor to genuflect. 2 knees to kneel. Genuflect? What does that even mean? Genuflect. Lower one's body briefly by bending 1 knee to the ground. A sign of respect. Okay. Knock knock. Who's there? Neon. Neon who? You put 1 knee on the floor to genuflect. 2 knees to kneel. Well, yeah, that is factionally genuflect. Jesus, that was loud. You put 1 knee on the floor. Knock knock. Who's there? Neon. Neon who? You put 1 knee on the floor to genuflect. 2 knees to kneel. Okay, so again, what? It's just a really terrible play on words. You hear the one about the Freestar Ranger who couldn't get into the conference? He forgot his badge. Are they making fun of the Freestar Rangers because they don't have badges of rank or something? Louis Looper's Bad People, Bad Jokes has garnered something of a cult following in the settled systems and is particularly popular among the criminal element in the major cities. I'm not surprised, because you have to be some sort of psychotic to enjoy that. Succulent. I like bad jokes, but bad jokes in a sense that, like, it makes you groan, but you acknowledge that there's actually some merit to them. Not just, like, Neon gang culture. Oh, God, do we have to read this whole thing? All right. We grew up on Neon, so we know about this stuff. And yet, despite its reputation as the settled system's premier pleasure city, Neon is also home to a plethora of criminals, ruffians, and assorted dregs. Some of these malcontents merely walk the streets alone, preying on lost tourists who stray too far from the beaten path. But the worst offenders are the organized groups, those who have banded together for a common criminal cause. The worst offender is, of course, the Xiaoka Syndicate, a crime syndicate bold enough to publicly flaunt their name, and rumored to be affiliated with, or even directly controlled by, Neon Mayor Benjamin Bayou. And then, of course, there are the smaller, yet no less dangerous street gangs, the Epside Strikers and the Disciples. As with most gangs, their members pride themselves on being family, but the only blood they're interested is in what they can spill on the streets. Carl Lupino's book, An Examination of Neon Gang Culture, is an in-depth look at the various neon gangs and criminal organizations, focusing on the Xiaoka Syndicate, Epside Strikers, and the Disciples. He did not have the cooperation of those he wrote about, and was warned not to publish his work. Shortly after the book was released, Lupino disappeared and hasn't been heard from since. He was found with 2 gunshots to the head, and his death was deemed a suicide. Part Plus. Camp notepads. So that's kind of interesting. I wonder if we go to Neon, since we're a Neon native, if we'll have like some ties to the criminal underbelly of Neon somehow. Pretty cool. All right, so. Oh, here we go. More fighting. Oh shit. Reload, reload. It's kind of silly. Take him out, Sarah. I've only got 2 shots at a time. I know, that's how I feel. The fights go so fast. I missed. Gotta smack him in the face. Oh. We get this guy to jump to his death off the railing, like the last guy. Ah, shit! Bad time to reload. Hey! You can't shoot me from there. That's cheating. Alright, who wants some? I think you want some. Ouch. Alright, we've fulfilled our ballistics challenge. Sarah, listen to me. We're not really on a time crunch here, alright? It's all artificial. We can afford to loot these characters. In fact, it's encouraged. Medpack. Disassembler Grendel. Rare rifle. Disassembler. 20% damage against robots. We haven't really fought any robots yet. Egmont. Not much in here. I don't know why I have New York in my head. New York, New York. Oh, Digipix. Nice. This is my favorite part of the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 and we got 2, 3, 2, and 3. So it's going to be a 3 and a 2 for the first one. Looks like we can slot that there. And then do we have a... it doesn't look like we have a 3 with those far apart. This one is a little more promising, but both 3s are actually very close together. So if we look at what we can do for that, and then we look at this one probably is slot into here, yeah? So then that one, and then that one, and then we're looking here, we're probably gonna do that, and then this, yeah, that's right. Reactive gauge. Frag grenades. Nice. Enemies. Yes. My gun longs to taste the blood of our enemies. What was that? Why did it turn red? Let's fuck them up. Master of Stealth. Ah! Alright, check it out. I'm gonna switch to our Urban Eagle for this. Oh. Did they not think that, like, actually being invisible and not being able to see the laser sights makes it kind of hard to... I missed every single shot there, somehow. Gotcha.
You've got nothing. Nothing!
Yeah. What she said. Reload. It's so awkward, dude. Oh my god, I can't fucking hit that guy. What the hell? Get a little closer. Oh, nice. Made his backpack explode. Any more? How do I throw a grenade? That guy seems tough. What should we switch to? How about, yeah, well, no, the coach... Oops. Coachman probably doesn't have the sustained DPS that we need. Let's give the laser rifle a try. Where is he? Oh shit, he got knocked down. Pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 pow. Ow. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Well, that could have gone smoother. I like the action of the laser rifle. It felt good. Let's give the Rattler a try. There's 2 enemies left at least. Ooh. Flannel? Nice. Hey, that looks cool. Oh, what's this? Deep Seeker Power Pack. Technician. Minus 15% damage from robot enemies. Plus 25 radiation resistance. 10% chance to stagger nearby attackers. Power and boost pack. It's legendary. Wow. I'm not really liking the chameleon because we're not sneaking right now, so I guess we'll equip this for now. Credits and more ammo. Nice. And a modified Grendel. It's worth a lot, so I guess I'll take it. Yeah. So where are these last 2 guys? Hiding. Probably down here somewhere. This guy's got a lot of... I wonder what the red bars are. They haven't really explained them. I assume there's some sort of shields. And if that is the case... Bashing Grendels. Deals double damage when gun bashing. That's pretty good. I'm assuming that it's some sort of, like, shield. Right? Like, but then that begs the question, do laser rifles do better to like, deal with the shields like they do on the ships? Or something. Something like that, potentially. Ah! Jesus, Sarah. You scared the fuck out of me. Why are we all wearing spacesuits if Sarah can go around just breathing the air? How is there still air here? I mean, how is this facility functional? If it's not getting, like, deliveries of, like, power supplies and, like, does it run on, like, a nuclear reactor, or...? It doesn't do as much damage as you would think for a revolver. Side Star, what is that? Oh, that's right. That little, pistol. Hammer, impact driver, wire spool. I'll take that. Wire spool. Safety protocol. Remember to follow all decontamination procedures before exiting this area. Uh-oh. What kind of work are we doing in here? Alien viruses? I go to open up the door. Reactive gauge. Weapon workbench. Ooh, what's that? Short barrel increases aim down sight speed at the cost of accuracy and recoil. No thanks. Laser sight. Aluminum, helium, and neon. Okay, we don't have that. Optic reflex sight, nice. Muzzle brake, compensator, choke. All the sort of Fallout 4 stuff. Tactical stock. Cool. We need titanium, so I guess that's what you grind materials for, to upgrade your guns. We haven't really gotten to that point. We're just doing the story. Pallet jacks. Nice. Nice to have a room for pallet jacks instead of just, like, keeping them around on the floor. Although trying to get people to put them away, I bet, is a nightmare. Planetary system, sculpture, it's kind of cool. Water dispenser. There's really not a lot in these rooms, huh? Let's check the thing. Where we're supposed to go. Unique, New York. Unique, New York. Unique, New York. Vanguard, Moira, Slate. Okay, so we'll get to hear what happened to him here.
This is Vanguard Moira. Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune. Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance.
To Neptune, then.
Much better odds destroying one of their ships than fighting them all at once here.
Is that right? Alright, so we're just chasing this guy across the galaxy, I guess. But it looks like he went to Neptune, so that's where we're going. Hopefully we didn't miss any loot here. Which way does our scanner say to go? Up here? Those magic arrows are a godsend, I must say. They do highlight loot too, which is potentially useful, although it highlights everything, even the stuff that you don't want. So, oh hey, weapon case, anti-ballistic deep core spacesuit. Less physical resistance, but more energy and EM resistance, and more thermal resistance. Anti-ballistic, minus 15% incoming physical weapons damage from ranged weapons. Okay, so even though it has less physical damage protection, it's probably still better. Chlorine, credits, ammo. How do we just equip this? Like, I just want to equip it from this menu. Well, okay, I guess I can't do that. Inventory. So then I have to go into here and then I have to select that there. Because it's not even that, I mean, it's not even that much less physical resistance, but then it has the 15% reduced ballistics damage. So that's gotta, I mean, I don't know how damage is calculated, like as far as damage resistance goes, but I'm assuming that a 15% decrease is going to be more than the damage resistance offered, or the difference between the two.
So when you're ready to launch.
Ready to launch? We're not even in the ship yet. We're still in, like, the opening area. We have to try to remember to come back here. There's an expert locked door. Come back here when we have the expert lock picking perk. If we can do that. Oh yeah, that's right. We docked directly with the station. That's cool. Yeah, pilot seat. Okay, well, that was fun. We got to see some combat, so that's cool. I think we're gonna end the stream there. We been doing it for about 2 hours. A shorter stream. I started pretty late. I'm very tired. I don't know if you can tell. So I'm not as talkative as usual. But yeah. So this episode was sort of productive. I mean, we've done a lot of the story so far. Hopefully we can get into more of like the free roam sort of stuff soon. But we've been kind of corralled into doing the story because now we have Sarah with us and that sort of thing. So hopefully we'll find this guy in Neptune. Otherwise, I assume that he's going to lead us on a wild goose chase across like the whole solar system as like a showpiece, just so that you can see like all the different planets and stuff. Either way, we'll find him eventually, get him to pay his bar tab, and figure out if he has this artifact. But yeah, I'm liking it so far still. The lockpicking minigame is actually really fun. It's probably my favorite part. And then the combat feels good. The different guns are pretty fun. I'm not a huge fan of the designs just because I don't know, they all kind of look the same to me. I like the classic. I like classic guns. Like the look. Oh shit! Did she just sit on her? I think she just sat on the Duke's son. Oh dear. He's probably lost to the annals of. Oh no, he's just over here. He's gonna be pissed about that though. I'd watch your back, Sarah. Oh yeah. Let's check out the research station, and then we're gonna stop. The research lab lets you discover new crafting recipes by completing research projects. Each research project requires materials in order to make progress. The materials needed can range from raw minerals extracted from planets to organic substances extracted from alien creatures and plant life to manufactured components that can be made at an industrial workbench. Okay, cool. So there's pharmacology, food and drink, outpost development, equipment, and weaponry. Nice. I'm curious about this outpost thing. Is it like the settlement system in Fallout 4? You can actually have like little on different planets like outposts and assign colonists and stuff to it. Because that sounds cool. Equipment, weaponry. Like what is under this? Helmet mods, spacesuit mods. This requires a skill that we don't have. Helmet mods. Helmet mods 1, helmet mods 2. Okay, it doesn't really say what it unlocks. We can presume that helmet mods are going to be things like, I don't know, flashlights, heads-up displays maybe. Then what else do we have here? Research projects. Let's just start from the top. So pharmacology, performance enhancement. Performance enhancement 1, performance enhancement 2, medical treatment. Okay. Food and drink, old earth cuisine, beverage development, mixology. Interesting. What is that? Is that roast beef? Outpost development, manufacturing, resource extraction, decoration, nice, horticulture, domestication. Wow, this requires a lot of skills. Power generation, robots, outpost defense. Cool. And then helmets, spacesuit mods, pack mods, helmet mods, and weaponry. Barrel mods, grip and stock mods, optic and laser mods, muzzle mods 1, magazine and battery mods, internal mods, and receiver mods. Interesting. So do we actually have the mats for any of these? I kind of doubt it. The outpost is interesting to me, but I don't know when we'll actually get to do that. Seems like it might be a little ways down the line. I like the idea of performance enhancement. Maybe we'll get some like cool perks to use drugs and stuff. I always liked in Fallout 4 like the chemist perk that like doubles the duration of chems that you take, and our character I don't think is above using a little chemical enhancement. So let's look into that. We don't have anything to add to these, but we can track the project. So it will be on the lookout for argon, tetrafluorides, and metabolic agents. Alright, I guess I'm satisfied with that. Cool. Yeah, so when we come back next, not sure when that'll be, but when we stream again, probably on Friday, we will go and try to track down this Moira guy and figure out if he has one of the artifact pieces. I kind of wonder how many artifacts in total, though, there will be. We'll see. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time. Catch you on the flippity flip. Deactivate. Deactivate stream.